How can I help you today? Looking for some games? Okay. And have you shopped with us before? Okay, great. I'm just going to bring up your profile. Can I have your first and last name? And a phone number. So I see you do have some points with us, so you can definitely pay with them today if you choose to purchase anything. So what specifically are you looking for today? Okay, so we do have a Switch Lite in stock and then an original Switch. We do not have the OLED currently in stock, unfortunately, but we should be getting more soon. So actually I do have them right here, so let me show you. So this is our Switch Lite that we have in stock currently. And this is just the box that we display, but we have the brand new versions in the back. So this is the nice turquoise color. So this is good for traveling on the go. It's a little bit smaller than the original Switch. And here is the Switch. The two controllers click in on the sides, as you can see. And here's another picture. And you can actually get different colors too now. So if you want to switch out the blue and the red, you can get other colors now, which is nice. And we also have a lot of Pro controllers in stock. So this is the Pro controller. And this is just kind of easier to use in my opinion compared to the normal Switch controller, but completely up to you what you want to use. But the option is there if you're interested. So we have this as well, and this is actually on sale right now in store for $30, which is a really good deal. So, just so you know. And then the consoles are not on sale right now, but if you do decide to purchase several items, I could maybe give you an in-store discount. So keep that in mind. And now games, so you said a mix of different games, you're just looking to collect. Okay. So I can go through some trade-ins that we just got and maybe give you some recommendations. And I can also go through other games that we have in stock as well. So let me just see what I want to grab. You said a mix of different types of games. Okay. And then anything else you're looking for? Old player's guides? Alright. Yeah, I think we do have a few, so I'll grab those as well. So I'm going to gather everything from the store that I want to show you, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I first thought I'd show you a few of the games we had traded in. So I guess we'll start with this. Now, are you a Zelda fan? Okay, so you used to be. Well, just so you know, a new Zelda game did come out recently. And this is it. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So if you'd be interested in playing an open world Zelda game, I would recommend it. And this was traded in, so I can give it to you at a used price. So, Zelda. And then two other games that might be of interest. Ori and the Blind Forest, and then Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps. Played this one, I haven't played this one, but it it's a good game. It's very challenging. But what I will say is the artwork is beautiful. And just in general, the game is beautiful. And a really nice emotional story. So I would recommend them. There's a lot of cool abilities that the character has. And definitely worth checking out. Especially if you like a challenge. And then this was just traded into, and this is kind of like a classic game, but Doom Eternal. So I'm sure you already might be aware of what kind of action you're getting into with this game, but this one is on sale right now and discounted price since it is a trade-in, so it is only $10. And then two other trade-ins that I grabbed for you just because I love them. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is a wonderful game that I recommend highly, especially if you enjoy open world games. I love the character Geralt. There he is. And so you travel around the map in this game, do a lot of side quests, do the main mission, help him find Ciri, who is another character in the game. And you can collect a lot of different things, upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armor, try to be overpowered. So if you like those types of things, this is definitely for you. So, The Witcher, and then a classic, Skyrim for Nintendo Switch. So, have you ever played this? Yeah, like I said, it is a classic, so I just enjoy picking this game up whenever I want something that's very familiar to me. And honestly, it's kind of relaxing to me too. So, Skyrim's a great choice for your collection that you're trying to build, for sure. So now I pulled a bunch of different games. And these are all sealed games, so they're brand new. And they are not on sale, but again, if you choose to buy multiple items, I can give you a discount. So I think I'll just give you a brief synopsis of each game and see what you might be interested in. So first up, Animal Crossing. Now Animal Crossing New Horizons was really popular a few years ago. I remember playing it for like 350 hours or something crazy. It is super relaxing. So great to play before bed and just enjoy. So you have your own island in this game and you can create your little house and invite neighbors to the island who are all animals, and there's tons of things you can do, but it really is just all relaxing, so I recommend that one as well. Metroid Prime Remastered is next. Now I have played the old Metroid games, but actually I have yet to play this one. Popular game, and I think this one is good to have in a collection too, considering the popularity of the game. So I'm gonna have to play this soon. Now, are you a Pokemon fan at all? Okay, well I do have Pokemon games. Let's see. I just have two to show you right now. Yeah, so I just have two here to show you. But we do have a few other Pokemon games too if you're interested. But I'll show you these two first. So I actually have not played either of these yet. So they are on my list as well. Here is the case for Shining Pearl. And if you're a Pokemon fan, then of course I'd recommend having them in your collection. Here's Brilliant Diamond. And if you're familiar with Pokemon games, you know that these are both pretty similar, just have different Pokemon available. And if you're a collector, then you definitely want to have both. So now I'll move on to the Mario titles I pulled, and then we'll do the Zelda games. So actually, we'll start with this one, because I actually haven't played this either. As you can tell, I've been very busy lately, so I need to get back to playing all the games that I haven't yet. So this is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. And it says, run, climb, and claw your way to the goal pole. Bowser Jr. needs your help to stop his furious father's rampage. So it says you can have 1 to 4 players, which is kind of cool. And it also says it's compatible with amiibos. So if you like having those, it's compatible. So it seems like a classic type of Mario game. And then speaking of classic, we have Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So this came out, I can't remember if it was last year or the year prior, but this is basically 3 games in one that you can play on the Switch. Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. So I'm sure you may have played this one before. I definitely liked Super Mario Sunshine for GameCube, and then Super Mario Galaxy is a wonderful game. So if you kind of want the package deal for 3 classic games, you should check this out. And let's see what else it says on the back. You can also listen to 175 soundtracks in music player mode, 1 to 2 players of course. So yeah, I have played this for Switch. I haven't played these on Switch yet. So it's up to you if you want to buy this. If you already have them for the other original consoles, it might not make sense, but I figured I would tell you about it. So if you like action-packed games that involve sports, this might be a good one for you to check out. Mario Strikers Battle League. Now I will be honest, I was not a fan of this game, but I'm also just not really a fan of these types of games, so you might like it. It says, dominate the field with tackles and special items, equip gear to give yourself an edge, and score 2 goals in 1 with a hyper strike. In the game of Strike, anything goes. So a good choice if you like that type of game. Now, just to have in your collection, I would probably recommend you pick up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Obviously, Mario Kart is a classic game, and I'm sure you've played it before. Yeah, there's so many of them across so many consoles, And this is a great one, a lot of newer characters. Let's see what it says. New faces to ride with. Duke it out in a new and improved battle mode, which is really cool. 1 to 4 players, so definitely fun for a party. And you can see some of the characters on the back that you can use in the game. Next we have Mario Party Superstars, and this is another one that I have not played yet. It does look like it's similar to any Mario Party game. It says 4-player fun with 100 mini games. Jump into Mario Party at its best as classic boards and mini games get a modern spin. So let's see, party your way, mix it up in person or online against friends and players from across the globe. 1 to 4 players. So I'm sure it has a lot of great updated mini games. So this would be another one I would kind of have for a family or friends game night. So, Mario Party Superstars. So if you played Mario Galaxy games in the past, then I would say you'd really like this one. There are multiple worlds that you travel to, and they all have really cool themes. So you can see a few on the back. There's a beach world, snow world, a world that kind of looks like New York City, which I think might be my favorite. There's a desert world. There's kind of like a tropical world, and there's some others I can't remember right now, but really, really fun. 1 to 2 players, and this game has challenges in it, but I wouldn't say it's super challenging, so kind of good to play with younger kids as well if you want, and perfect for a collection. So I think you should pick this up if you are a Mario fan. So now I just have some Zelda games. Breath of the Wild is first. And so this is the open world Zelda game that was released prior to Tears of the Kingdom. So I would play this one first, but you could play either one first. It doesn't matter. I've played it a few times now and kind of never gets old because there's so much you can do. So many different things you can collect. Some images on the back. And it's not your typical type of Zelda game, so this is open world. And it's just a different style. I know some people don't like it. I don't mind it. I think that these games are wonderful. So like I said, similar to Tears of the Kingdom, you play as Link, you have tons of abilities, you can do side quests, you can do the main quest, explore the whole map, which can take hours and hours and hours, but in a good way. It's just really fun. Now this next one actually surprised me. So I played Skyward Sword years ago on a different console and did not like it. But when I replayed it last year for Switch, I actually did like it. So here is Skyward Sword. And I just didn't like it previously because of the controls, but I think they're better on Switch now. Not perfect, but not terrible. And I did enjoy it. I wouldn't say this was a super challenging game. You have your typical Zelda puzzles in this game, and some bosses I'd say One of them was actually pretty challenging for me. So here's the back. And similar to Tears of the Kingdom, you do have the ability to obviously be in the sky, flying around. So that aspect is neat. And then obviously you go to the different areas and complete the story. Here is a Zelda game I've never played. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. I'm pretty sure it might be similar to maybe like a Super Smash game where you just battle enemies and kind of group together with other Zelda characters. Here's the back. So, if that sounds interesting to you, maybe grab it. But yeah, like I said, I have yet to play this one. You see, the cover is ripping a little bit here. So I can get you a new one if you'd like to buy this. And then lastly, Zelda Link's Awakening. It's a short game, so if you're looking for something kind of quick that you can pick up and play in a week or so, maybe check this one out. So let me read the back for you. Far from Hyrule with no way home, a shipwrecked Link finds himself on the strange and wondrous island of Koholint. Only by exploring caves and shrines for clues to the island's mysteries can he make his escape. So the art is a little bit different in this one. It's not open world. And Link looks like that. So one player, you can use an amiibo. And this is definitely more of like an original Zelda game. Here's the back. But it's nice to see the remastered graphics, so good if you are an original Zelda fan. And then I almost forgot, I know you were interested in old players guides. So we do have 3 in stock right now. So I figured I'd show you them real quick. We have the Majora's Mask Player's Guide. So it's actually in really good condition. I'll show you the cover here. Majora's Mask is a wonderful game. Have you played it? Okay, yeah, a long time ago. So this one is a great collector's piece. All of the pages are in great condition, so you might want to pick that up. Then we have one more Zelda title, Ocarina of Time, classic. This is also in really good condition. So I'll show you the front. And why are you looking for these? Are you thinking of displaying? Yeah, I think they'd be really neat to maybe have displayed on a shelf. I was thinking of doing something similar to that. And they're both $10, which is a very discounted price, so if you would like to grab one, I would recommend it. And then this one is only $5. This is BioShock. And this is actually one of my favorite games. The original BioShock. And this is in great condition. It's actually really heavy. There's a lot of content in this book. And all of the pages are perfect. And yeah, even just flipping through makes me want to play it again. So if you haven't played it, I'd recommend it. Okay, so let me get out my computer and we can ring you out. So what are you thinking? Okay, so Tears of the Kingdom. And then Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Mario Odyssey, good choice. Any consoles? Switch Lite? Yep. Okay, and then anything else? Metroid? Perfect. And then anything else? Do you want to get any of the other used games? That's it for now. Okay. With the discount, looks like I can give you everything for a really great price. Let me just double check. Yeah. Alright. So I can sell everything to you for $400. So that's for the Switch, plus all the games you mentioned. Does that sound good? Wonderful. Okay. So would you like to use your points? Perfect. So then I see using your points, it will drop down to $120. And then do you want me to just charge the rest on your card we have in our system? Okay. And then I will email you a receipt. So anything else? Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming in. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or stop in. I'm here 7 days a week. Well, take care, and I hope to see you again soon.